Hey gang, this is Charles at Nashville Summer NAMM 2013. I'm with my good friend Jim DeCola here, player deluxe and Gibson expert and man about town. And he's going to tell us about the Gibson Min-ETune, right? Correct?
Yes. The Gibson Min-ETune is a new automated tuning device that we debuted in January. And in addition to just simply tuning your guitar, which is a great benefit and feature, it also allows you to store and save 6 of your own alternate tunings, and it comes supplied with 12 tunings. So you have a total of 18 tunings at the press of a few buttons. So let me kind of run you through some of the features. First off, I'm going to untune it slightly so I can just show you how it refreshes tuning. So to just refresh it, you turn the button on, and when it's highlighted in red, you just strum it once. And as it sustains, it'll start tuning the strings, and as they turn green, they're in tune. When they're red, they're asking for you to pluck them again. And then now it's all in tune. So that quickly, it refreshed the tuning and got it all back into standard tuning. Now if you want to go to an alternate tuning, you can, again, press the button and press the bank. Let's go to, let's just say open G tuning. Press the button. And as you can see, the tuners are turning now. It remembered where it was and where it needs to go. So you strum it again, and it goes through the same cycle. So it individually starts tuning each string. When they're green, they're in tune. You can go back and hit the red ones that you need to. And then it will turn green when they're all done. Now it's an open G. So there you have it. Now you can play, open G or any other altered tuning, that quickly, and not only will it do it that quickly, you don't have to worry about what the actual notes are. So a lot of people sometimes have to have little, cheat sheets or notes to remember. Here you don't even have to think about it. You just press that button and it takes you to that alternate tuning. Or even if you're refreshing it, now you can engage the audience, or you can adjust your amp or do some other task. You don't have to be looking down at the floor at a tuner. So it's a great time saver. In addition to all those benefits, it is non-invasive, so it doesn't alter the guitar in any way. The whole assembly is installed on the guitar by the tuner nuts. So it was just simply the tuner nuts holding the whole assembly onto the peg head of the guitar. So you don't have to do any other drilling, if it's already drilled for standard Grover style die-cast tuners. The tuners are also locking, so the strings are quick change and secure because they're locked down on the post. And then you can also use them as regular tuners with a 40-to-1 gear ratio. The battery is a lithium-ion battery that is rechargeable. You just press it in at the end and it slides out, and you charge it at the very end, so you don't have to plug the guitar itself in, just the battery, and it recharges in just a matter of a few hours. And if you're just refreshing the tuning, you can get 250 or so tunings conservatively if you're just refreshing it, standard tuning. If you're making it work as hard as it can, which would be going from an alternate tuning each time you're doing it, then you can get between 80 to 100. And if you divide that into an average weekend for an average player, that's 40 songs a night. That's more than enough to take you through a full weekend of playing.
You talked about some other possibilities too, not just straight alternate tunings, but maybe some stuff like if you're trying to play it. Well, we just talked about some funky out-of-tune piano that might be at the club or in the studio. You can also use it for that, right? It doesn't. You're not locked into a specific. You're not locked into A440 or something like that.
Absolutely, that's a great benefit. Like you pointed out, you may have a piano that's out of tune. You can tune to this and save that tuning as an alternate tuning and call it up. Or if you're learning, an old song, like maybe by a blues artist or classic rock, from the '60s, or someone who didn't. Have a 440 tuning reference like they do today, you can tune to that and save that. So it makes learning and playing along with things like that a lot easier.
And in terms of weight, it's fairly inconsiderable, correct?
Right. Even though by appearance it looks like it would be, more weighty or sizable, it actually weighs slightly less than the average set of die-cast tuners. So it's not going to affect the balance or resonance of your instrument.
All right. So this is out now and available, and you're offering it on specific guitars designated as Min-ETune guitars, or as an option?
We're offering it as an optional upgrade on many of our models from Gibson USA. Our Les Paul Studios and traditional signature tees, things like that, have it as an optional upgrade. You can go to our website and find out the full extent of all the models that it's offered on.
And that website would be?
Gibson.com.
If you didn't know already. All right, Jim. Well, thanks for taking us on the tour. It's good to see you again, buddy.
Thank you.
This is Charles signing off for Jim from Nashville, Tennessee, Summer NAMM 2013. Cheers.